Hello. Hello. I am making this video for two reasons. One, because I just saw Markiplier's movie, and two, because I don't want this channel to be totally themed around Life is Strange. I want it to still remain like a diary outlet channel. And I'm currently working on editing my Life is Strange True Colors video, and so I want to put some filler in between that one and my 2 video. Anyways, that's not what we're talking about. Today, we are discussing Iron Lung. I saw this movie about an hour ago. It released today in the US. I'm very glad I got to see it day of release. I missed the FNAF 2 movie day of release. I think I saw FNAF 1 day of release. I never watched Minecraft. I actually never watched Five Nights at Freddy's 2. I made it sound like I watched that one. I didn't. The first one sucked so bad I didn't watch the second one. And I hate Jack Black, so I didn't watch the Minecraft movie. Anyways, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about Markiplier's movie. Iron Lung was really good. For a $5 million budget movie made by a YouTuber about a game that was like an hour and a half, it was a very good movie. Obviously, it's not, Hollywood. Like, if you want to get a feel of what this movie was like, imagine a heist with Markiplier. Or, no. Imagine Markiplier in space. Or in space with Markiplier, but not first person and not choose your own adventure. But just imagine that, like, that type of feel, that type of budget. It's not funny at all, except for like 1 or 2 moments. But imagine that, but in a serious like horror movie. I will say, the game has very little content to do with like lore or plot, so it felt like an entire new like franchise. Other than Blood Moon Submarine. Very great movie, very great plot. 2 hours long, by the way, which is, I was expecting 3, frankly, because I feel like most big movies now are 3. But then I had to tell myself, this isn't a big movie. This is a $5 million YouTuber movie, and it's really good. Mark is a good actor. Obviously, not grade A, but he's not the worst. Like, he still conveyed emotions. I could tell he tried. I was shocked with how well his acting was. Not in an insulting way, but you get the point. He was a great actor. The set was good. The sound design was good. The cinematography was beautiful, dude. Oh my gosh. Cinematography was great. Set was good. Music was great. Sound design was great. Voice acting was phenomenal. Like, there was Mark, and he's good at screaming, and he's good at acting. I'm pretty sure he tried to cry like 2 times, but I never really saw any tears, but I could tell he tried. But like Ava's voice, I'm gonna spoil this movie, by the way. Ava's voice acting was great. The fish's voice acting was great. I'm gonna talk about the plot in a second. But yeah, it was great. Alright, well, I suppose now I talk about the plot. For the first hour, I could understand what was going on. The last hour, not a clue what was happening. And that's not a bad thing. I like mystery, and obviously, it's hard to compress all of his ideas in a 2-hour movie in $5 million. But there's a lot of talk of like Eden and the last tree, and we get some flashbacks and like that one explosion on that one facility. It feels like there were a lot of ideas, but none of them were really fleshed out, which is fine, because I don't know if he's gonna make another movie anytime soon. I hope not. Please, Mark, take a break. But it felt like it was setting up for a prequel or a show of some sort, and I'm not expecting that. But like, I don't know, there was a lot crammed into a little, And at one point I was like, what is going on? But besides those fleshed out ideas, the main plot itself was great. I liked the take. I don't really know how the antagonist functions. I don't really know what that's about. My theory is that the blood itself is all one living thing, and the fish is like its more solid manifestation, right? So imagine. Actually, I won't even. That's a terrible example. The one I was about to use. I was gonna say, imagine you're air, and you are everywhere. But in order for people to see you, you compress yourself down to being a human, right? That's how that is. I feel like the whole because the blood like was infecting Simon, and it was eating away at the ship like it was alive, or like at least some zombification thing. It was a hive mind. And so I don't know, but it was cool. I liked the final shot, the CGI shot of like the fish exploding. Wonderful. Like I was like I was like, whoa, dude, that looks sick. Dude, all the CGI shots were sick. The one where Mark is in like this big mass of blood and he's looking up and there's like the big eyeball thing. I was like taken aback. I wish this movie was in 3D, because I would have probably had a panic attack or something. But that was cool. This movie's great. I recommend watching this movie. I'm not a big movie critique, and so there's not much I can. I don't have a lot to talk about other than I like it, and here are the things I like. But I can't really go in depth because I don't know how. But you should see this movie. Congrats, Mark. Very proud of you. Very proud of you. I'm glad you've done this. I'm very happy that you've done this. You should be proud of yourself. Please take a break. Movie was great. I feel all your hard work has finally paid off. Great movie. I love you, Markiplier. Mark Edward Fishbach, I love you. Anyways, that's this video. I'm going to keep it short. But yeah, I might see you in another video, or I might see you in my Life is Strange True Color video. It depends on what I feel like filming, because I'm not editing this one. This one's going raw footage straight to the tube. So while I edit double exposure, yada, or not double exposure, True Colors, yada yada. Anyways, I'll see you.